In this video, you will learn how to do a full face of makeup with me while we also discuss why I believe makeup is completely genderless. So, however you present, this video will be for you. If you're into that joyful process, that ritual of doing makeup, while also talking about some pretty important stuff, stick around and watch. If you are unaware, makeup wasn't gendered before. That's actually a new social construct. This is the Beauty of Joseon Glow Serum. I'm gonna use a few drops of this. Think about ancient Egyptians. They all wore kohl liner. You know, if you were male, female, whatever. It was about status, ritual. It wasn't about gender at all. This is the Medicube Capsule Cream. This is really cool. It has all these encapsulated vitamin C things in it. Think about like aristocrats from the 18th century. The men had makeup for days. Status, right? I mean, even consider, you know, some of the best glam rockers from the 20th century. Full glam beats, looked beautiful. We're not inventing anything new by embracing genderless makeup. We are arguably going back to a more historically accurate view and a less restricted one at that. So my base has kind of a sticky feel to it. Even my under eyes, which I think is gonna help. Let's see how it looks. The color here, it looks like right on point. So I'm just gonna bounce this color corrector in really quick, see what kind of coverage I can get. I'm gonna add just a little bit more, yada yada. I feel like to me more in that movie, aging, and so I can't go out on a date, so I'm just like desperately applying it as quick as I can, and then crying and not being able to go on the date because I'm so old and insecure. God, that movie was great. What's it called? I'm so sorry. I did do a side-by-side with that and the Kosas one to see which one worked better, and it took me 5 minutes to tell the difference, and I can't really recommend one over the other. Compare makeup to other forms of art, like painting or clothing design or hairstyles. These are all things that anyone can use to express their identity, have fun. But when you assign a gender to concealer or eyeshadow, that's like saying only certain genders can use blue paint. It doesn't make any sense. The focus should be on the individual's intent, not outdated labels. So here we are, the Dior Stick Foundation. This is the one that everybody absolutely loves. And I love it too. Yeah. Sorry about that. A little there. I normally use an oily base under this, so it just moves around more. Today I'm using a more sticky base. Let's see how that works out. Let's hope for the best. I think it's a pretty good match. I'm not like, I won't lie, I'm like everybody else. I think most people are a little bit confused about their skin tone. I've been told by makeup artists that I'm very olive, but that's hard for me to see myself. So you could put a lot more on and go really full coverage. I don't want to go that crazy. I can't see any of my hyperpigmentation over here, so to me that's telling me it's good enough. This is House Labs in 11 light neutral. Let's see. Every time I pull out a concealer, I swear to God, it's always in let's see, because I have so many, I cannot remember how they perform, how they look, how the color matches. I can't remember. My memory's horrible. I'm a busy guy. I don't... Okay, dot, dot, dot. That's enough. That's enough. Dot, 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 dot. That's not enough. Do we let it sit for a while? Yeah, let's do that. Let's do some brows. Guess what I'm using? Why am I so angry about this brow gel? I love this brow gel. If I had to love a brow gel, I love this one. I counted up how many makeup products I'm trying to put on today. I have them all set aside. It's 25, so we have to move like quick. I have to get through my super fast 25-step routine, or I don't know what I'm gonna do. All right, I think this will work. That's a nice color. You know what? I was gonna really hate on this today. That color matches the foundation really well. And if it doesn't, you know, keep it to yourself. You don't have to tell me that. Let me live my fantasy, you know? To me, it matches. Make sure when you're putting your concealer on, try to blend it into this little spot right here. Right in there. This little spot right here. It's kind of the only way I like to contour my nose. If you've noticed, I don't contour my nose at all. Look at this. I am one of these people that has a bad angle and a good one. This is good, my good angle. And then look, my good angle. Look at that. What a disgrace. I'm noticing that some foundation doesn't want to stick to some dry parts. I'm not blaming that at all on the foundation. I use Tretinoin full strength, and I've just been getting back into it, and it does a number, but just ignore it is all you can really do. I'm gonna show you in just a second a product that I don't see anybody embracing, but I'm telling you, I am so impressed. I guess it's a Chinese product. It's called QXQY. And this is a setting cream. It doesn't even close airtight. There's nothing it was like $9. It's another setting cream. This is Candy Bella. It says I'm pineapple on the little, whatever the hell that means. But it looks like blue sky. This one, I did not have good luck with it yet. Kind of pick up a little bit. And then that feels so good. I've set my whole face with this kind of stuff, and it worked so good. My makeup lasted so long. All right, moving on. I'm gonna do a little bit of contour. This is the Fenty Matchstick and Amber. I just kind of run a little bit around here, just in this pocket, and then right there and right there. With contour, you want to keep it pretty much in place where you put it. You just want to give some depth back here in this hollow. And then on your temples, pull it back into your hairline. To me, that's just the easiest way to do this. Kind of buff it back towards your hairline. All right. See, to me, it just kind of brings my face together a little bit. That's all I want with that. Next, sticks. We're doing lots of sticks today, baby. A couple more sticks coming up. This one, used it before, I'm using it again. Too Faced. This is the chocolate mousse color. I can't stop using it. I'm picky about these kind of products too. Like the Rare Beauty ones, like, oh my God. To me, it's like mud. It's like putting mud on your face. Okay, this looks like that too, but It's not what's gonna happen. Dang, I went heavy. It's because I have this full coverage foundation on and it tends to eat product, so let's just embrace it. See, when you blend it out, it's not wild. Okay, whoop, my good side. Let's do my good side. I'm gonna just edit out my bad side forever. Okay, it is a little bit heavy, but with the help of a damp sponge, we can just soften it all up. This is the Glassy Opal color in House Labs highlighter stick. You know this is my kind of thing. You could compare it to, ooh, this one, guys. This is from Victoria Beckham. This is like the most gorgeous little highlighter. It's just so subtle that it's never gonna pick up. Just so you know, this kind of thing, I love these kind of highlighters, but you know they don't dry down. Well, we just gotta try it, okay? Okay, this looks cute, but I'm gonna have to powder over this stuff because the super jelly finish does not match the vibe today. I mean, it's pretty. It's really pretty. It's just a tad gloppy, but it's still really pretty. I saw the test, when you look at the testers of these in Sephora, that's why nobody buys them, I think, right now, because they look horrifying at Sephora. My next point would be that function and feeling transcend gender. What I mean by that is, what do people use makeup for? They use it to boost their confidence, to hide blemishes, even out their skin tone, to play with color, to enjoy the ritual, to look more alive and awake. All of these things I'm talking about are universally human. They are completely unrelated to gender. So how could these universally human experiences only be enjoyed by one gender? Doesn't make sense. Moving on to blush. This is from e.l.f. It's a peachy one. It's pretty light. Like the pigment in here, it's not gonna be for deeper skin tones. These things are messy, but they are cheap and cheerful, as they say. They're good. I mean, yeah, they're good. They're good. Let's grab this Refer 04. This will maintain coverage as much as these e.l.f. things can give. We'll put the placement down. And then we'll go in with a sponge to just kind of tidy it up. As you're putting it on, if there's too much pigment, you can kind of feel it. You can wipe that liquid product onto your hand. Just like with a powder. Kind of just soften the whole look. Same thing, this side really needs it. I need to fill my brows, I know. Let's go ahead and powder the face all over. This is the About Face powder. I don't see a lot of people talking about it. I love the packaging from this brand. It's so sturdy and nice. You know the worst packaging? Kosas. Every product I have from them, for the most part, is broken. I know that I'm clumsy and I have I use things rough, but I don't think that it's as finely milled as some other powders, but I still like it. It has a net that you kind of poke into. I'm going over that House Labs stuff. I'm telling you, a good highlighter stick or highlighting cream, you should be able to powder over it and still see the shine through it, and it shouldn't look bad. We're not gonna reinforce bronzer. I think we got plenty bronze going on. Let's reinforce a little bit of blush. This is a peachy one from Patrick Ta. I've used this before. right? Take it again, a little bit behind the ears. I don't know where I picked this up. I want to say Painted by Spencer, but I hate bringing up people like that who have so much talent. And then there's little old me. I mean, it doesn't bother me at all. Since old school highlighters are coming back, I think they're coming back, they're on their way. Like maximalism, I guess, is coming back. I guess big makeup is coming. I don't know. I do know that old school highlighters are definitely the thing now. So I picked up a relic. These compacts from Marc Jacobs, the big ones like this. Hear that creak? This is old. Look at that highlight. It's so dry. Dried out. This is, I don't know how many years I've had this, but let's put on a little old school. Ooh. A little old school highlighter. Oh my God. This is, look at that. This is like I can't leave the house kind of highlighter, but this was my everyday highlighter. Wow. Whoa. I could tell why I kept this in my, that is, wow. I gotta blend that out, but I'm gonna put it everywhere just to get the vibe, okay? Wild. These are coming back, I guess. I kept them. Man, remember when highlighters were insane? Color-wise, too. This is jail. I should be put in jail for using that, but... Oh, my Lord. Oh, my Lord. Oh, my Lord. Oh... I know some people that would love this. And then there's the whole cult of people that hate highlighter. So black shirts can be really great when you're bronzing up the neck, just because you can be very casual with it. If you want to take this bronzer up over your face too, just to make sure the colors are like an exact match, you can, but don't put on too much bronzer, men. Especially men just getting into makeup. Learn from me and learn not to put on too much bronzer, as I can't stop putting it on right now. I think, okay, stopping. I'm gonna now set the face with this e.l.f. This has a crazy fine mist. Super sticky formula. I don't like the way it smells. I mean, it's not bad. It's just, and it's not chemical. It's just, bleh. I'm just gonna take a little of this, a light medium Makeup by Mario bronzer. Oh, no, it's fine. I'm not used to putting warm colors on my lids lately. And I'm literally just, I'm kind of getting it into that crease, just a touch, but you know, not really. Eyeliner hasn't been a part of my aesthetic in quite a few years. It used to be. I used to wear the full glam makeup every day. And now it's been years since I've worn glam makeup, but I like enhancing kind of makeup. And I like some minor stylistic choices right now. I ordered some Eldridge lipsticks. That's how That's how into makeup I am. I don't wear lipstick, but I buy lipstick. Even shades that don't work as blush. I'll just buy them. So I bought Meet Me in Berlin and one of the new refillable ones with the case from Eldridge. Oh, I can't wait. I don't know what, I don't use them for much. I'm hoping I get some use out of these. For me, I like to just hide a little color on my lid and my under eye and call it a day. If I'm feeling up to it, I will grab a palette and go up to my brow bone and all that stuff. But most of the time, you know, if you're using 25 products, which is what I'm using right now, you don't really feel like doing all that. This Build-A-Brow. Do you guys like this? Brow pen? I haven't tried brow pens really before. They've always looked cool. Like it seems like a smart thing. I tend to just go in like a child and just scribble. I just look for bald spots and I'll literally just poke this into the bald spot and like tickle it around. That can't be the way you're supposed to use this. Lastly, I want you guys to think about who these social constructs help. The people that say you shouldn't wear makeup because it makes you look like a woman or that's just for women, who do they benefit? They don't benefit you. They benefit, you know, some certain types of people. We know the types: small-minded, closed-minded, homophobic, you know, and you have to just rise above. And everybody needs to have individual acceptance. I'm always going to recommend makeup to people, no matter who they are, no matter how they present, no matter their age, because it's not for the world. It helps the world, but it's not for it. It's for you. And you need to have something in your life that gives you joy and peace. And that's what makeup gives to me. So I hope the same for you one day, if you're not there yet. That's all I got to say, okay? I mean what I say. And I say what I mean. Mic drop. I thought about curling my lashes today, but now I don't want to. Sorry, I wasn't even looking at the monitor that whole time. I'm trying to keep my mouth closed and not do the weird expressions. Also, I'd like some recommendations on lip colors that are good for male presenting people like me, because this is the only one that I love. It's Mauve Glow by Makeup by Mario. And you know, and those annoying sticky tubes. But the color is so my vibe. Yeah, I just want one more spritz, and this one is so cute from P. Louise. It smells so good. All the stuff that I got from P. Louise in that advent calendar, I just have to explain to you how horrible some of those products smell. They just make you want to, I don't know, implode. This, however, it smells so good. I don't think it does anything at all, but oh. Like candy. I'm gonna use this Moschino. This is the Bubblegum too. It starts out with Bubblegum as the top note, that's all you get, and then it disappears and it turns into like a warm, I don't know, is oriental the word to say? It has like a gingery smell. I don't know, do they use that word anymore? Anyway, this smells so good. And I'm such a huge collector of Jeremy Scott design. I'll go through that sometime. I have so many Jeremy Scott pieces, and since he left Moschino, it's just kind of broken my heart. So I'm still dealing with that loss. If you found this helpful or useful in any way, I highly suggest you watch another one. Thank you.